Yeah, just showing how we finishing off strong. So how much preparation and work that we put in through the off season to come in here and make a difference to this team.
And I guess looking forward now, do you think that it can kind of carry over a little bit more into kind of not just this Sunday, but what you guys want to build here going forward?
Yeah, I mean, it's to show that we're not quitting. We still got one more game left. Still trying to go out there and finish strong, and hopefully get our bodies back right and carry on for next year.
How much has Darius helped you just get acclimated as being a guy who's been around the league for a bit, your position?
Yeah, I mean, I always ask Slade, when I first got here and I started first seeing him move around, some things that he would do, where it is his releases that was so quick, or just how he get in and out his breaks. Just asking him about coverages too. He's the vet guy in our room, so when we playing a new opponent, he always have the tape on DBs, instructing us what things to use to beat the DB and stuff like that. So it's always good to have him. So he's been really a good mentor of mine. Asking him a lot of questions throughout the year.
You had the big yak plays on Sunday. Like, did you feel more explosive on Sunday? Like, why did that come together for you where maybe it hadn't been for a couple of weeks?
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say that I don't know, I just felt good, defensive guy was taking bad angles to the football. So I was able to make, a lot of good plays. I had the ball in my hands pretty early to where, I could see the defenders where they was coming at. So, I could have made my adjustments way more quicker. But that was really all. I just felt more loose or felt explosive when I got out there.
Malik, when you watch that film, it's kind of like seeing an old friend. You're like, oh yeah, because you know what I'm saying? There hasn't been a lot of that.
Right. I mean, guys have been doing a great, that's why they play in the league. They've been doing a great job at their job. Tackling, rally to the football. But I took some time out, look at my old film, had to talk with my old coach, stuff like that. So I look back. I actually looked back before that game and was looking at my yak in college, and I was just like, what was I missing? And it was just like, I wasn't really scared. Like, I was just out there when I got the ball, I was just running. But now it's like, the guys they trying to hit out here. But I played free. I played with no regrets. So I went out there just it was myself. So it showed.
It seemed like you got a lot of good blocks too down the field. I mean, I think Evan had a great one on your first touchdown.
Right. Yeah, I had Ev, did a great job of cleaning up. Wandell had a pretty good block on the guy down the field. So just having those extra guys out there that actually want to, see me succeed, finish for their brothers. It was good to have those guys out there with me.
Does getting this win make you guys more hungry to maybe get one more to end the season in Philly?
We're gonna try our best every game that we go out there. We expect to win every game. So we're gonna go out there expecting to win every game. So we're gonna carry that win over, try to get another one.
So it doesn't make you guys more hungry. It's just another day, another goal to get a win.
Yeah, I mean, every game that we play, we're always hungry. No game is just you're more hungry for this game. Every game you're going with the same mentality is to win the game. Never expecting to lose, to always win the game.
Malik, looking back, this is your first pro season. Comparing to a college season, was this harder or what you expected, or was it more difficult in thinking how you would prepare for your second pro season?
I wouldn't compare it at all. But like I said before, there's older guys in this league. They got families to feed, so they're playing their hearts out. But I wouldn't say it was any harder or any easier. But I had a lot of great mentors in my, in my back, on my back and my side, in my ear, pushing me to be who they know I can be. So I expect everything that I did this year. I expected more, but the things that I've done so far, it was. I'm not surprised that I did it.
It's obviously a longer season, and you've dealt with various bumps and bruises. What have you learned from that about going forward, that maybe routine stuff or maintenance stuff that you'll take forward?
Right. Like you said, it's been a long season, but anytime I can go, getting a cold punch, go in the hyperbaric chamber, red light therapy, having my own massage, team, at home. Just getting extra work when I'm outside the building, just doing stuff to, prevent stuff from happening. So just have that routine. I started getting that routine on, middle of the season, but, and my body felt great. But if I can continue to do that in the beginning of the season, who's gonna know how my body feels? I might get through the season a little bit easier, without the nicks and bruises. So just having that plan down now, leading into next year, will probably be better.
How did you get turned on to that when we start doing some of that
Right.
stuff?
I got turned on by it was like during the combine prep, like rookie mini camp. I was asking Slay, Brian about what they do. Jamar gave me a few tips also. So, it was a lot of guys that I had, in my corner to just help me through on the way.
Did Drew just put the ball in the right spots for the big plays on Sunday?
I feel like Drew just delivered the ball well, on time. Stayed in the pocket well. A tremendous amount of time for him to deliver the ball. So I wasn't surprised that he delivered the ball how he did. So he just went out there, saw his guys get open and just delivered the football.